Hey, Eagle fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome to Philadelphia Eagles Now. Before we start today's video, we're obviously talking about Miles Sanders and his injury. If you don't know what the injury is, stay tuned for the video. But if you do know the broken hand issue, show him some love down below in the comment section. Type 26's number down below in the comment section right now to show our number one and top running back a little bit of love during the injury process. Let's go and jump into the latest Eagles news and rumors here on a Tuesday. I am back in the ATL, and we, of course, are back doing videos at the normal full rate. It'll be a full week of videos as we do here at Chat Sports. First off, before we get into all the injury stuff and the latest news and rumors, I do want to thank you guys for 22,000 subscribers. We hit that over the Christmas break. It was a great Christmas gift for us here at the channel, and it's all made possible from you guys for enjoying these videos. And so It's insane to go from 0 subscribers all the way to 22,000 subscribers in a little bit over a year, and hopefully we continue to grow. But I just want to start by saying thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. And without further ado, again, let's jump into the first bit of news here, and that is the Miles Sanders injury situation. This is kind of a quiet injury. They haven't talked a lot about this over the past couple of days, but it is official. Miles Sanders has a broken bone in his left hand. Now, we don't know. First off, let me just say this. The tweets out there will say he has a broken hand. It's not technically like his entire hand is broken. It's a broken bone in his hand. He did have surgery to go ahead and fix the broken bone in his hand, and a timetable for return is unclear, although the expectation is he should be good to go by the postseason. He has been ruled out for the Week 17 matchup against the Washington football team, and the question really becomes how much longer after that will he go ahead and be out. They're not putting him on the short-term IR list, which would mean 3 weeks, and so maybe he comes back for the Cowboy game. Maybe he comes back for the first round of the playoffs if the Philadelphia Eagles are in there. Remains to be seen. Now, Pro Football Focus's Mike Florio has the tweet and the update on this. Throw it up on the screen. Quote, "If there's a fracture, he could be out a few weeks. With 2 weeks left in the regular season, the Eagles may not have Sanders as they try to nail down an unlikely playoff berth," end quote. Again, the issue we have is we don't know exactly what's going on, right? We know that there's a broken bone in the hand, but is it like completely broken? Is it just a fracture? Is it like a finger? Is it an actual hand muscle? I don't know. I don't know anatomy, right? Come on, that was high school. That's a long time ago. But the issue is that he is going to be out for a little bit of time, maybe 2 weeks, maybe longer, maybe just 1 week. We do not know. That does mean, though, that Jordan Howard, who had a stinger in the Sunday win against the Giants, he is going to be okay from that. He will be the number one running back, as was for, the time when Miles Sanders was out with the ankle injury. I mean, Miles Sanders was done for a couple of weeks after the Raider game, and in came Boston Scott, in came Jordan Howard, and the two running backs played very, very good football. Now they'll mix in Kenneth Gainwell as well. I'm not going to say the Eagles are going to be in trouble, because I think these running backs are going to be fantastic without him in there, as we have seen and talked about. However, Miles Sanders is having a really great year, and honestly, the past couple of weeks, Sanders has been the feature workhorse running back that he's supposed to be and should have been the entire season. I mean, there was a chance that Miles Sanders could have gotten to 1,000 yards rushing. Currently at 754 rushing yards. He still has yet to have a rushing touchdown, which blows my mind, but he is a major part of this offense and will desperately be missed going forward as Philadelphia has a very difficult game. I mean, don't let the Cowboy blowout of Washington fool you. Washington's going to come in against Philadelphia looking very, very good. That's a tough game. And then Dallas again in Week 18. The playoffs are not locked up yet, as we will see, although they are very, very close. Okay. Then comment down below here, quick ad break. Confidence level in the Eagles' rushing attack without Miles Sanders. Scale from 1 to 10. Let me know where you guys are at down below right now. I am at a 7 because I will miss Sanders, and I think they're going to miss him desperately for the explosive plays, but I trust Howard, I trust Scott, and I trust Kenneth Gainwell as well. All right, moving on here, I want to quickly mention a story that popped up via Good Morning Football. I was watching football, or GMA, at my parents' house over the past week, and they did this whole, essentially a segment on head coaching candidates in 2022. And you start thinking Doug Peterson, you start thinking Eric Bieniemy, Brian Dable, like the normal names that will be thrown out there. And then they included Jonathan Gannon, who of course is the Eagles defensive coordinator and first year doing it here in 2021, as a prime candidate, one of the 6 that will show you that they listed on Good Morning Football. And I went, really? Is Jonathan Gannon a head coaching candidate? Would someone actually offer him a head coaching job? You start to kind of think about, well, he was blamed for, at least I did, I think a lot of you guys did as well, he was blamed for all the major issues defensively when the Eagles were 2-5, and yet quietly, Philadelphia has a top 10 defense. They're playing fantastic, especially against the pass. They are really good against the pass. Credit Darius Slay and Rodney McLeod for that. And you start to go, maybe since Philadelphia's come alive for the past 7 weeks, the defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, could actually get some head coaching interviews. Interesting stuff here. We'll show you the tweet here from Peter Schrager and the list of 6 that they talked about on Good Morning Football in just 1 second. First, though, there is a post-Christmas sale on the Eagles combo going on right now that is still 50% off. So if you did not get the Eagle gear that you wanted, you thought Santa's going to bring you Eagle gear and you actually did not, or you got some cash for Christmas, that's always the best Christmas gift in my opinion, you can go and pick up this Eagles combo right now, 50% off. Link is down below in the description box. Chatsports.com/Eagles combo is the link you got to put up in Google. It'll take you right there, and it remains 50% off. These will not last very long. Trust me, a lot of the stuff on the website has already been sold out. This remains there for now, so pick it up right now, chatsports.com/Eagles combo. All right, here is the Peter Schrager tweet, and I think this is a very interesting list that he throws out there. I'll throw it up on the screen right now. Quote, with head coaching interviews set to start soon, a good emptying notebook convo on GMAFB with @Tom Pelissero, then 6 names we mentioned. Here you go. Packers OC Nathaniel Hackett, Eagles defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, Bills defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier, Rams DC Raheem Morris, Bills OC Brian Callahan, and Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. Those are the 6 names that were mentioned as probably some dark horse candidates to go ahead and be a head coaching candidate in 2022. Here's my thought. I don't see Gannon leaving just yet. I think Jonathan Gannon needs another year with a top 10 defense and a more consistent defense, especially early on, and a good defense against good quarterbacks. That's been an issue early on in the year before he can actually get some head coaching nods and consideration. I wish him the best. Like, you always want these guys to go ahead and get that head coaching job. But if I was Gannon, I would want to wait. You know, he's still young. He still has a lot in front of you. And we see a lot of the times in the National Football League, once you get head coaching job and lose it and ruin it, and, you know, you get fired, your odds of getting another one are very, very slim. So I don't hate the idea of him getting a job. I would not hire him for my football team if it was me. I think Gannon needs to come back to Philadelphia, which would be good for Philadelphia in general. I think they need to come back for a year or two, prove that he has learned from his early season mistakes, have their top 10 defense, and then go ahead and maybe get a head coaching job in 2023. Let me ask you guys this. Will Jonathan Gannon get a head coaching job next year? I think he will. Type Y down below for yes. I think he will not. Type N down below for no. All right, finally here on this edition of the Philadelphia Eagles Now news and rumor video, take a look at the NFC Playoff Picture as it currently stands up on your screen right now. And as you see at the bottom there, this is in the 7th seed. Philadelphia sits at 8-7. Let's stop though and go to the top first. Green Bay seemingly locked as the number 1 seed, 12-3. You have to go to Lambeau Field in the divisional round if you want, or in the NFC title game if you want to go ahead and go to the Super Bowl. Dallas seemingly has the number 2 slot locked. Now that can change, obviously, if the Cowboys were to lose on Sunday and the Rams win, because both teams are sitting there at 11-4. But you have 4 teams now locked into the first or spots 2 through 4 overall with the Cowboys, Rams, Bucks, and Cardinals. Of course, the Niners are the 6th seed right now because they hold the tiebreaker over Philadelphia because, of course, Philadelphia lost to the Niners there in week 2. And the Eagles sit at number 7 at 8-7 and seemingly control their own playoff destiny. Here is the scenario that the Eagles have to clinch a playoff spot as early as this Sunday, right? It's a 3-step process. First, you must beat the Washington football team, all right? It's going to be tougher than I think people realize because even though we blew them out 2 weeks ago and they got blown out on Sunday Night Football, they're going to be ready and hungry for a win. You got to beat the Packers. Got to beat the Vikings. That's possible. I think that's a very big possibility on Sunday Night Football. And then Niners beat the Texans. All 3 of those scenarios happen, and Philadelphia is locked into the playoffs as potentially a 7th seed. It can go as high as a 6th seed if the 49ers lose their final week. I think they're playing the Rams in week 18, and then we beat the Cowboys. It can be a 6th seed. So we're almost locked in, but not quite. All they got to do is win on Sunday, get a little bit of help, and then they are there, get their 9th win of the season, which is crazy. I mean, a lot of people didn't think we'd be here. I almost didn't think we'd be here. Eagles were 2-5, and now they're very, very close to a playoff berth. Type Philly down below in the playoff section. You guys think the Eagles will make the playoffs? I think they will. I mean, I'm going to type Philly down below. I think you guys should too. I'm confident in the Eagles' ability to win on Sunday, even though it will be a lot closer than I think people realize. Just got to keep emphasizing that. We'll preview the game later on this week, and I'll explain why I feel that way. All right, ultimate for today on this edition of Philadelphia Eagles Now. Follow me on Twitter at RealThomasMott. Just eclipsed 3K subs on my Twitter account. If you guys like following me, for instance, or like me tweeting about the Eagles, I do all of that on my Twitter account. So go, of course, and give me a follow. And then we will do a mailbag video later on this week. So use the hashtag Eagles, and be sure to subscribe down below in the comments section to be a part of the mailbag video. Ultimate for today on Philadelphia Eagles Now. In this news rumor video, I'm Thomas Mott signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day.